Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been I think like a week since I haven't made a Moderna video. I've been focusing on this earnings options trading strategy. I'm doing this on paper, and I'm sharing this with you to see, is this whole straddle strangle strategy really worth it? And if it is, we're going to be executing that in our live account next earnings season. Again, this is not financial advice. I do this for education and entertainment purposes only. I want to show you how I make money in the stock market on a regular basis and how I prepare myself for new strategies that I want to add to my arsenal. So gap fill, will we fill this gap, this humongous $40 gap? If so, there's $1,000 incoming. I'm still holding my 30 shares at $245. I haven't sold them. I made that clear in some previous videos. Not much has been going on Moderna, so that's why I haven't been making many videos on it. I've been focusing on the options trading. So let's jump into the chart. I'm excited about talking I'm excited about talking about Moderna. I'm excited to analyze this chart with you. So let's get into it. And there we have it, Moderna on the docket. And boy, have we had the correction. And that's why I'm holding my shares, right? Because we had a 1, 2, 3 wave down. And that's your Elliott wave right there, right? A 3-wave correction. That's normally what happens. And we have it. So I don't think that we're going to go down much lower. Maybe later, not in the short term. I'm thinking more there's going to be a test of previous support, which is probably now resistance, and we have some beefy targets, and that is the gap. Stocks love to fill gaps. They do it all the time, over and over again. Sometimes it takes a day, sometimes it takes a month, but it does end up doing it. So if we take a look here, we have 380, we have $40 area gap here to fill. That's a lot of meat on the bone, and we want to get some of that meat. So if we zoom in on a 15-minute chart, we were looking at a daily previously, now we're looking at a 15, and what we've been doing is just going sideways. We came and tested this breakdown area, we broke down again, tested, traded away, traded back to it, tested, pulled back, broke above it, came back and tested it. So now I think that we've built enough energy, and we've been playing around with this 243 level enough that I think it's done. So tomorrow, I'm excited for tomorrow because we started to tread. We haven't gone as high as this breakdown candle here on the 9th. We haven't gone as high as that, but we spent the afternoon up here, which is a longer time than we've done in the past. So we can absolutely be looking to start filling in that gap. I'm looking for roughly a $30 move, so 275 would definitely be my target. I might sell half at like 268 because sometimes it doesn't fill it all the way, and then sell the other half and just hold on to it. So we finally broke above this area. It's an area, because you could say maybe this is the area, but maybe this is the area. So we traded above it. We closed on an hourly. So if we switch to an hourly chart, we want to see these type of things, right? So we had several hourly close above this particular area, and I think we have the line really spot on here, because the reason why I like it where it is we had the breakdown candle here. And now we had this sideways that confirmed a bearish pattern for lower price action. And this is kind of like some resistant area here. It also was the opening price here where you had the breakdown candle, and we hung out here for some time as well. So for those 3 reasons, I think that this is a good area. And we closed in that area, so we poked our head out, came back and tested. Tomorrow I want to see some follow through on the upside. That's what I'm looking for, and I'm going to add to my position. I'm going to look to day trade this tomorrow. Absolutely. I think now we're into some price action here. So if we have a gap higher and then we pull back, so like anywhere like around 250, 253 in that area, and we pull back to the previous close, which is around 242, 243. Around 242, 243 will be my buy. So it would open right at around 251, we'll say ish, like in that area. What was this? 253, 252, yeah, around that area, and then buy the closing price of today, which is we'll say 242. So if we come into 242 from this, it's a $10 move, right? So maybe even if we open at what is this here? 248. 248. So anywhere in between there, if we open there, that's going to be my strategy. I'm going to be looking to buy the dip within the first 15 minutes, right? So it has to dip, it could dip in a minute, it could take 2 minutes, it would take 10 minutes, but within the first 15 minutes, it needs to dip into the closing price, and that is a buy. For if we just open at the close, right? If we open here and we have a breakup candle, I will buy. So if we have a breakup candle on a 15-minute chart, that's a buy to me. I'm on the hourly chart, so let's flip it. So it looks a little better. So if we have a breakup candle in the morning, that's going to be a buy for me. Let me flip it here. Yeah, so if we open like we open down here and then we have a breakup candle to close at around 246, that will be a buy. And I'm going to use this for this particular trade. I'm going to still keep that 30 chair. I'm not touching it. I'm going to be adding it, another 30. No, probably 60. I'm probably doing 60. And yeah, so if we have that breakup candle, I'm going to look for that $4 move that we've been getting, so frequently, and that'll be a nice $250. And if we start closing down here on a 15 half-hour basis, I'm going to exit my position. And I'm not looking to short this. I'm only looking for long opportunities. But again, like if there is some short, I'm going to draw this line for future reference. So then we can come back to this video and I can say, I told you so. But this is the current trend. If we gap below here at any given point, right, we're going to have a sell-off. And we're going to short the 15-minute candle. That's always a play. That's always a strategy in the gap and short selling fundamental that we do. And this can go on for some time, right? We can go on for some time. And if at any point, if it's over here, right? If we end up trading like this for some time, and then we'll say, what is this? End of December, we gap down here. We're gonna, that's going to be a short selling opportunity. But this is a reasonable trend. I think at some point, right, we are going to get a shakeout and gap below here. So I'm just going to keep that up here for that particular setup. So that's how we're going to make money on Moderna. We're still holding that. It sucks because we haven't really been making money throughout this this sideways movement, just because I've been focusing on options. The only opportunity really that presented itself is this breakup candle. So if you would have bought this breakup candle, you wouldn't have got stopped out because we never came near the low. So you would have got in at 238. That was a $10 move. That was the only trade that was set up. There's also this one, but this was shorting it, and shorting it at these lows is not always the best idea, but that was the trade. When you have a gap down below the previous close and the price runs up, within the first 45 minutes, you can short that closing price from the previous day, and then use some like a high like this, right, as your out. Again, remember, don't put stop loss in your systems. Learn to do it manually. Have a strategy like we do where we know exactly where we're going to go into our account and manually execute it. So thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.